Okay, so if we want to track, well, in this video we're going to set up Google Analytics, or so that Google can track things that happen within your Mailchimp account. You know, Google's analytics really good at looking at data that happens for all your online platforms. So put tracking code on your website, and you can link your Mailchimp account, and you can see then the traffic that comes to Mailchimp and where it goes to. And you dive into Google Analytics and see a lot more of the stuff that goes on in there. I'm no expert on Google Analytics. There's so much information in there, it's a little bit overwhelming, but it's definitely worth trying to understand some of that data anyway. So a couple of things we can do. One is we can go down to account. We can go to integrations, and we can click on Google here to track analytics, get contacts and docs. And when we click on authorize connection, it's going to ask us to sign into to our Google account and ask for permissions, which we can allow. So that will allow Google to then sort of sync data between your analytics account and Mailchimp. Now, what we did earlier on is we actually created a landing page, our first landing page, and we spoke briefly about tracking in there. So if we just go back to our first landing page and go to edit. Now, if you remember at the bottom, we've got settings and tracking, which we can edit. And we did turn on the tracking with Mailchimp, so that Mailchimp will give us some data once it starts collecting and getting some traffic to it. Now, if we click on that, we can actually track with Google Analytics, and if we select that, it's going to ask us for Google Analytics ID. It does give you a link to tell you where to find it, but just to let you know, we'll jump into Google Analytics, log into your Google Analytics account. This is what you're going to see, and just in the bottom corner here, just behind my face, is an admin tab, and we can go to tracking info and go to tracking code, and we can see our tracking ID up in this top left corner here. I'm going to highlight that and copy, and then go back to my landing pages, move me away again, and I will paste that code there and then save. And now we are tracking landing pages with Google Analytics as well.